Welcome. This is my show, and I get to do what I want. This my show, and I can do what I want to. Read a book if I want to, and that's what I'm gonna do. Stop me. Welcome to another episode of The Gary Show, where Gary reads a book. I'm Gary. If you've seen this before, you know the show is sponsored, and today's show is sponsored by this thing that I found in the trash down the street. It says beef jerky, but we are not sponsored by Jack Link's beef jerky. Just so you know, it's just this monster that I found in the street, in the trash. And as you can see, I got a new sign made for the Gary Show. It's pretty simple right now. I think it's gonna get spruced up over the next few episodes. So if you have any suggestions on what to put on it, I'd love to hear them. Thinking about a slice of pizza, maybe just slapping a piece of pizza on there so it leaves a stain, so it's like real authentic. What do you think? Make the O into a donut. I like donuts too. Donut pizza. I gotta write that down. Today, I get to read another story, another book from a library. Thank you to the library during this time. It's really helping me out. And today kind of goes with the theme of another book that I read, which was Almost Everybody Farts. And this one is called Why Do We Poop? By Harriet Blackford, illustrated by Henson. Science made simple. And I just want to say, the reason I'm interested in this is because I think it's natural and I want to normalize it. Normalize pooping, normalize talking about it, normalize eating fiber. It may not be the most important thing in the world right now, but I'm gonna do my part and talk about it. I think I was brought to this earth to talk about this kind of stuff. Here we go. Why do we poop? Got a whole bunch of kids in there. Why do we poop? The Tech Tots are eating lunch on the seashore today. Watermelon, apples, bananas, sandwich. These kids are on the beach by themselves. They're grown kids. I love eating outdoors, says Mia. That bird wants some food. Suddenly, a seagull drops a poop close to Mia. That's the noise it makes. Yuck, she shouts, and everyone giggles. The crab saw it. Why do we poop? Wonders Seb. Everyone poops, says Mia. We poop in the toilet, but animals poop outside. Except for cats. What's up with cats and them always knowing to poop in the litter box? Makes me not trust them. Did he just throw his banana up in the air? What's going on there? He smashed it on his face? I need to go to the restroom. He's just be pooping everywhere. Poop, poop, poop. Oscar looks at everyone. What shall we do now? Oh, my lunch, shouts Seb. Oops, says Mia. Oops, says Isla. I don't know if that's how to pronounce her name. I-S-L-A. Isla? I'm trying my best. Let's go find out about poop, says Oscar. Okay. We need some bowls, a resealable bag, food, and pantyhose. Pantyhose? I did ask Mom first, says Oscar. After we chew our food, we swallow and the food goes into our stomach. Food into mouth, into stomach, explains Oscar. That's where our lunch is now, says Mia. You can kind of see it. The bird had my lunch, says Seb with a laugh. I wouldn't be laughing. I'd be hungry. Let's pretend the resealable bag is a stomach. Scrape in the food, says Oscar. Don't forget to close the bag. Then squish the food so it turns to mush. Ew. Ooh. Tee hee hee. All very different reactions. shows the diversity of the emotions of these characters. And I recommend, if you're gonna do this, do it with food that you're not gonna eat, or else you're wasting food. But it's for science, so maybe it's worth it. Inside us, there's a big tube called the intestine. The pantyhose can be this long tube, right into the pantyhose. Pour in the mush and squeeze it along the tube, says Oscar. In the tube. He's about to go steal some more food, but there's none left. Over the bowls to catch the drips. Ugh. What is that dripping liquid? Asked Isla. The liquid is the goodness from our food going into our body, explains Oscar. Oh, says Isla, so it gives us energy to play and helps us grow big and strong. You got a watermelon. What's he doing? He's flying, climbing a mountain, 4 hula hoops. Impressive, Isla. Is that Isla? That's Isla, I think. Yeah. Isla's carrying a car. You can't tell really, but that's a car. So, says Oscar, we chewed our food, it went into our stomach, which mushed it up. It traveled through the long tube in our body, intestines, and all the goodness came out. What about this bit? Asked Isla, pointed to the lump in the toe of the pantyhose. They're all embarrassed. Everybody poops though. That's the leftover bits. The waste, says Oscar. Your body doesn't need it, so it has to get rid of it. That's why we poop. Poop, poop. Ah, pigeons taking up a bathroom. Pigeons poop outside. Oh, that's the end. Why do we poop? Well, I have to say, they did a pretty good, simple explanation of why we poop. Didn't get as dirty as I thought it would, but again, this is a kid's book. This is another episode of The Gary Show. I want to thank the library and our other sponsor, this big, scary Sasquatch that I found in the trash. No affiliation with Jack Link's beef jerky. If you have another suggestion as to what I should read, whether it's about poop or not, I will take it into consideration. Okay, that's it. I'll see you next time on The Gary Show. And this book was short. Wish it was longer. Like my poop.